All right. Let me knock these out the park. First of all, you know what I'm getting really tired of? I'm really getting tired of some of you who have a scarcity mindset. See, a lot of you have been bred to have this mindset, and y'all cannot see that's destroying you. And it's on all sides. I notice it's on all sides of the game. Because a lot of you got this idea that um that y'all have ownership or entitlement over um deeds and words. Deeds and words. Y'all think y'all claim y'all got ownership of it. Some of you are so hypersensitive about the other person's intentions. Then y'all project what's negative because y'all so used to seeing the negativity online all the time. So therefore you project it onto other people. This is when you have a scarcity mindset. And it's all based on your insecurity. I can give a rat's ass whether it's 3 people watching me, 300 people watching me, or 3,000 or 300,000. I really don't care. What I do care is being right. That's what I care about. Because truth matters with me. Honesty matters is currency, I should say, with me. See, a lot of y'all put on this facade, this veneer of a lot of y'all put this facade. What's going on, Vita? Up, see in the chat room. A lot of y'all put this facade of fighting for the good fight. I'm looking at y'all and I said, no, you're not. It can be your pro-lights of the world. Oh, I'm here to teach black people to be strong and we in black consciousness because you know that a lot of y'all fall prey to a pro-lights of the world because you got scarcity mindset and y'all gravitate towards people like him. And I ain't just talking about the conscious community. We can fill in any blank. I can fill in the Pan Africans or the Manosphere, these evil divestors, the pink pill, and so forth. Because a lot of y'all prey on those who had a scarcity mindset. And these are people who are full of insecurity within their own hearts. You know, y'all not used to anything. Let me say that again. A lot of y'all are not used to things. Y'all not used to having a friend. Y'all not used to having a husband, a boyfriend. Y'all not used to having a wife or a girlfriend. Some y'all not used to having a super chat. Some y'all not used to having a cash app donation. Some y'all are not used to anything that is productive. That's why you Negroes act the way you are online. Now, we got Justy Smollett again. We got a female Jussie Smollett. We got Smollett again. But the facts does not matter. Facts be damn, right? Woman in Houston did all that. I'm looking at it. Morning to Hammer Time Funk. Morning to you. I'm away from the keyboard to type in the chat room, so forgive me if I'm not typing the chat room. I'm about 5 feet away from the from the keyboard to type. I'm just talking right now, so forgive me for not saying hello in time. So yeah, see a lot of people on here aren't used to anything, and then they scratch their heads every 2 months. Everybody scratched their heads and said, "Why? Why we can't get ahead?" Oh, it's maybe it's a symptom that I've been here too long. You know, every 2, 3 months, somebody had to scratch their head and say, "This is why we can't get ahead," and not knowing that they are the problem. I should went in psychology. I should went into psychology because it's right there in front. I could have made some money off of this. There's some people on here who's so insecure. You can't sit there and, I remember one time I said I'm a loser. I remember when I said something like that. I don't know. I either said it was something I said that I'm a failure or I'm a loser or something like that. But I was being honest, right? Somebody who's a reading rainbow idiot took that and mean to say, well, you you said that because of, rather than analyzing and saying, oh, a person is having some in perspective about oneself. See, real people, real men, real women will sit there and admit their own mistakes in life. You know, I was reading up on Sam Houston. Yes, Sam Houston. You remember the guy who fought the Mexicans during this Texas Revolution. He came from Tennessee to Texas and fought against the Mexicans and cleared the Mexicans out so the white men can produce slavery in Texas. He said in his journal when he became president of Texas, then became governor of Texas later on. When he became senator, U.S. senator, when Texas became a state, he said this 3 times after he gained, actually, when he was a general. He was a general of the Texas Army, the Texian Army, I should say. He said, I'm a failure. He won all these battles on the battlefield, won all these political elections. But he said, I'm a failure. Despite all of it all, he said he's a failure. Was Sam Houston a failure? Well, for people who are so materialistic, because a lot of people on here are materialistic. They're not in perspective. When somebody doing in perspective on themselves, they are trying to see, trying to be honest with themselves, within themselves, and um, how to remedy their um, their current predicament. See, a lot of people on here cannot be honest with themselves. Now, I'm not saying excuse me, I'll be right back. We got a problem at the door. Okay, I'm back. Now, where was I at? Um, See, a lot of people on here refuse to admit to themselves on who they really are. Now, I'm not saying those people should dox themselves and put all their information out there for God and everybody to see. That's not what I'm saying. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that some people need to stop putting on this veneer. and stop trying to be um a showboat, knowing though that ain't you. We got this blue pill simp out here. We got this blue pill simp running around on YouTube acting like, oh, I'm a voice for black women. All right. I'm gonna use him for example. I know I went in on anger, man. So, like I said, I'm gonna call out the red pill, but don't think I won't call out you blue pill simps out. See, we got somebody who said, "Oh, I'm for black women." Dot 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 dot. But the more you look at him, he's operating out of a he's hiding something because he knows he's a failure too, but refuse to do any fools who they won't admit of their own sins, but then try to play the edge lord. They try to do the whole I'm for you when in actuality they're trying to cover up their own misdeed. It's kind of like when you know, somebody wait, hold on. That's like when somebody use their it's like having a somebody starting a fire and then they be out there with the bucket of water trying to put the fire out. Now that's an analogy. Let's use another analogy, right? Let's use another analogy. Same type of person who kidnaps a person, deletes said person been missing for weeks, and you got the whole neighborhood searching for said individual. But the person who kidnapped the person or who is behind the reason why this person is missing is out there along with the police and the neighborhood watch in that particular community, looking up in tall grass fields trying to find the person who is the subject of that case. That's how some of you are on here, and that's what this blue pill simp is doing. See, I see right through people when they talk, when they open their mouth, what type of words that they use, the whole vocabulary. You know, and and I'm gonna say something too though, because I'm really kind of pissed off about that word respect. The word respect has been passed around, and then people don't understand the meaning of the word respect. Don't care, my angel. He's been dealt with. He's been dealt with. Anyway, where was I at? Um, People like to use that word respect. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to get back on topic. People want to talk about the word respect, but I just want to know when people say that, use that word, do they really understand what it means? I really want to know, what does it means to be respect? Is giving somebody a cash app respect? Giving somebody a super chat respect? Respect is something that you can't buy. You shouldn't buy anybody's respect. Well, Vida, let me get back. Yeah, yeah, God did. Yeah, that's right. That's right. God did. God is what happened to Angel. Okay? God took Lucifer, sent him down to buried him down in the crust of the earth and made him Satan. That's what happened. He cast him out of heaven. Okay? God cast the angel out of heaven. He cast him out of heaven and he's down in the ground. Hold on. Hold on. Now back to where I was at. I apologize. I found the source of that problem, and that problem has been eliminated. Now, yes, I said it. Whatever was knocking on my door has been eliminated. So, um, back to the issue. You said, "Oh, it's not that serious." Well, let me help you out, hooded one. Let me help you out. You know what else is serious, hooded one? Revenge porn. Because whoever done that video to RBR, um, that's a crime too. So I don't know why you want to talk about it ain't that serious when things like that going on social media. It is. Just saying. Just saying. And it's not really a laughing matter at that as well. Just saying on that part too. I mean, but back to the point, back to the real topic about respect. Um, the topic of respect, I should say. See, some people think that respect can be bought. Um, People think that respect um, can be paid for. People think that respect can be, a woman. A woman thinks she can gain a man's respect uh by suggestive maneuvers, and or a man can get respect for women by saying something that is how can I say it? In order to get up in this woman's or be in a company of this woman in a sexual way. See, some people need to be careful with that word respect. See, anger man is looking for the word respect. No, he wants respect, but then he can't sit there and grasp the concept of why people disrespect him while he thanks all them subs and these, visibility is the visibility that he has uh, translate into respect, to actual respect. Well, here's what he needs to understand: in order to be respectful or to gain their respect, one would have to um, respect himself and respect his own children and respect his own wife, the mother of his children. That's who he needs to talk. And plus, you want to talk about respect, he need definitely talk to that what's in that mirror of his when you were talking about respect. But let me also say this too, because something else is really pissing me off. Don't say you respect Big J. Don't try to do that because saying you respect someone and respecting said individual are two different things. And try to add and then have the nerve to ask respect from said individual. Because if we really want to, if we really want to analyze the issue, the problem, then if this is all about respect, then somebody shouldn't have a drunken idiot online trying to use the opportunity to make it things about him when the topic is something else. That's disrespectful. Two grown men, or at least four grown men, having a conversation, then invite another grown Negro, and this Negro's drunk, belligerent, so forth. But you disrespecting the other individuals who are having a calm, cool, collected conversation. But then had the nerve to say to Big J, well, you don't respect me. Well, wait a minute. Make that work. Make that make sense to me. All right. Now, hold on. Fuck what? What are you talking about? You said, but F that. What F what? We move on to another topic. Oh, not really another topic. I'm still on this anger man shit, but you know, I mean, I'm just laughing at people say, "Oh, demand respect for what?" And I'm looking at this the other day, right? You know, the best words I heard all year. The best words I heard all year was, "I have no respect for you." That was one of the best lines, earth-shattering lines on Black YouTube. Uh, the earth-shattering line. I don't respect you, Reg, the bad guy. That really put a smile on my face. That really did. That really put on a smile on my face when old girl said, "I lost respect for you, Reg." I find out that was the most satisfying things I heard within the past year. You know, well, not all year. I said about the past 3 years, at least. That's one of the best things I heard on YouTube. I got to laugh at that part. That was the most satisfying words. You know, so yeah, and that's talking about scarcity mindset. Um, and that's an epitome, not epitome. Wrong word. Wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for the right term. Anyway, let me just say, Ah, what the fuck going on? Anyway, where was I at? Um, that really, that really, going back to the topic, that really put a smile on my face, and I just like, well, you know, and that whole issue explains about scarcity mindset. See, somebody with a scarcity mindset don't have emotional intelligence, don't have the situational awareness, or the lack thereof, I should say, the lacking of situational awareness and good old common sense. Somebody bought you a chair, but because of one's insecurity and because of one's lack of intelligence, he didn't care. He needs friends because he had none in real life. He needs aberration because he doesn't have any in real life. And willing to stab one in the back to be loved. That tells me that he doesn't love himself. He doesn't like his life. That's why he thinks friendships should be tossed for coins. Because to him, it's a dog eat dog world. But that tells me it's a man that has no resources. That tells me that's a man that has no talent. That tells me that man does not have any um any charisma. You know, he doesn't have any charisma, and is looking at him right in the face. That's why somebody like him need to accept. Um, they need to accept their lot in life and understand that they ruin their 20s, their 30s, their 40s. They ruin their youth. And instead of trying to ruin the lives of other people or try to uh, get one over somebody else, that person should have enrich in the present, in the present, enrich his life with certain hobbies that will give him or her to give him or her better understanding and better clarity. You know, yeah. So A lot of y'all really don't understand what the word respect is. Y'all need to go back to school and look up that term respect. Respect is not kissing somebody's rear end or thinking or drop rose petals at somebody's feet all day and tell them, you're the Lord and Savior. No, 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 no. That's not really respect. You know, respecting a human being is showing gratitude, especially if you're close, right? Especially if you're close. Give gratitude for that person existing. Let me say it again. The mere presence of this person, no matter who he or she is, you love that person for being there, not what that person can do for you. And wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on, hold on. Do I have to make a historical reference to what I just said? Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I think that was JFK, a nod, not inaugural address. You know, if you want to respect somebody, you got to respect that person as a person, not for what they can do for you. And that's why a whole lot of y'all are messed up in the game. A whole lot of y'all messed up in the game. That's why a lot of y'all don't have close friendships on here. Even you got husbands and wives who are YouTubers don't respect their own marriage and don't even respect the stepchildren within that marriage or even the children themselves. Well, I don't know what else to tell y'all because y'all have a scarcity mindset and y'all broadcasting y'all's insecurity. So yeah, so anger man got his panties in in a bunch. You have people like um Reg who was told that his biggest supporter said she lost all respect for him. You see a husband, that same woman who made that statement also said about her husband disrespecting her own child. That's a lot of insecurity. That's a lot of and that's based upon a scarcity mindset because there's no abundance. Or let me say this: there's you think there's no or any abundance. There is no abundance of friends, and there's no abundance of this that women. There's no abundance of men. There's no abundance of whatever that like you claim that you want. So you rather do the stab one's back, the the dog eat dog spy versus spy game on each other. But y'all out here saying that you represent the black man, the black mom. Y'all ladies out here, you so-called ladies. Like one of my subs. Yes, I'm talking about you. The one who wants to be the Bible teacher, you, you ma'am, use my channel as a come up. disrespect the host and the co-host, disrespect the other woman who's over here, and then acting holy in mind. He said, I love Jesus. You have a scarcity mindset too. I've been on YouTube far too long, and I see the real darkness within you. That's why that damn Indian got sent straight to hell. That angel, so called Lucifer, got cast down into the lake of fire last night, or yesterday morning, I should say. Why? Because he had a scarcity mindset. Went up on Bomb Cherry's channel and called everybody the N word. He had a scarcity mindset because he needed friends, and he will accept. And because of his insecurity, he'll accept anybody as a friend. But then he allowed, and because of that, he allowed his insecurity and that and his scarcity mindset to be taken into the darkness by one of his white supremacist friends, or I should say 4 or 5 of his white supremacist friends, so he can go right back to black people and call everybody a bunch of N words. I see right through y'all for who you really are. I watched that movie. I watched that movie called Winchester 73. Now I know people say, "Well, Big J, that movie was made in 1953, I think, right?" But there was one scene where Jimmy Stewart, and I know what people ask, "Well, Big J, how you watch these old movies?" Well, I got grandparents who are still here. Okay, I got grandparents who are still here, still alive. Thank God. So I'm watching the movie Jimmy Stewart, Winchester 73. And Jimmy Stewart was telling, Jimmy Stewart, the guy who's on what's that movie called? Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. Okay, him, right? And he said something that money can't buy. He said something that was very profound. When he first got the gun, because they won the contest. They won the contest for that rifle. And him and his friend went out into the wilderness, and they was trying to track down for a job, for some ranch work. And before they got ambushed by the Warren Comanche, or is it the Apache? I don't know. One of those Indian tribes. I forgot. No, the Sioux. That's right. It took place in Nebraska and Kansas, so it was the Sioux. Before the Sioux ambushed him, he was talking on the ridge with his friend. He said, "You know what? I'm a rich man." He said, "How? We broke. We don't got no money." When a man, and Jimmy Stewart said this, when a man has a friend, he is rich. See, that's not, he doesn't have a scarcity mindset because he values what he have in front of him. But a lot of y'all don't value a damn thing. For real. None of y'all value anything in this world. That's why y'all looking for a validation. But y'all said Big J is what's it called? Oh, a failed YouTuber. But at least I didn't sell my soul for cash apps and least I didn't stab my friends in the back. Least I didn't tell what me and my ex girlfriend was doing for views and subs. I didn't tell you about my problems with women who I met on YouTube um for super chats because I value the people around me. That's why I said I'm better than you. That's why I told you idiots on Reg the Bad Guys channel. I said I'm better than all of you niggas sitting right there. See, y'all can split up today and put out y'all's marital problems for everybody else to see. And like what Full Circle said on my live stream last a few days ago, I think it was Monday. He said, yeah, it was Monday morning. Full Circle said this Monday morning. He said, I hope Reg. I would like to ask Reg, is it worth it? I would ask him that. I wouldn't, because as far as I'm concerned, he wouldn't care anyway. You just the means to an end. That's how some of you. That's what was happening to Anger Man right now. Everybody was just a means to an end. That's why he keep forming these stupid groups and he's you know doing this, that, and third. Splitting these groups. I'm a leader of this group, splitting off of this group, making spin-off groups and all that. That's why Anger Man is having a fit. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. Jimmy Stewart is going after his brother. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you're right, V Dub. Angel got what he deserved. Okay, he got what he deserved. God cast him out of heaven and plunged him into the lake of fire. It says it right here in the Bible that 1/3 or 2/3 of the angels left heaven, and God said, you're not going to disrupt humanity. I got a place for y'all. So he said he's from the third. He said he's from the third angel from the sun, right? Well, he said he's the morning star. Well, hey, dude, you might need to understand something. You might be that shine you got will turn into darkness soon because that bright light is a facade for darkness. That's why you got cast down. Anyway, uh, I said what I needed to say. What time is it? Oh, it's 6:28 right now a.m. So, um, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. And yes, I promise I'm going. I'm about to head on to sleep. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't promise y'all that. Listen. See how that work. I can't promise y'all to go. I'm going to sleep. I know somebody's worried about my health and everything, and I'll go to sleep later on, but mm, not right now. I got too much. Uh I feel so vindicated these past 2 3 weeks. I feel vindicated. So, and let me address. Oh boy, he keeps saying fuck that. I noticed I noticed he's quiet in the chat room. But yeah, but you know what you did. You know what you was advocating. You know what those people did was wrong. Not really a laughing matter though. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.